What's going on, everybody? Star10P Aviation here, and I am back with another massive unboxing. Welcome to massive unboxing number 2. Now, in the last unboxing, we got these vehicles here, and we have 3 models that we're going to be unboxing today. So without further ado, let's open the first box right here. And in the first box, we have the Contour Embraer 145. Now, I have opened this box before, but I did want to show you guys this model. So we have the Contour Embraer 145 by GeminiJets here. Now let's look at the box. Standard Gemini, as real as it gets. Made for collectors, by collectors. And inside there we can see the model and the Embraer 145 branding. So let us go to the next box, and then we'll take them all out of the boxes after we get all the cardboard boxes open. All right, moving on to this box from Sprue Brothers Models. And inside this box, we have another model by GeminiJets. Let's get it out 1 second. It was kind of stuck in the packing peanuts there, but here we have the GeminiJets Alaska Boeing 737 MAX 8. Finally, we have an Alaska standard narrow body. It has been a long time, and I have needed one of these for a while. So let's check out the box here. Standard 737 MAX 8 branding there. Very nice. As real as it gets. There's the box. This is going to be a great model. There he is. Put that to the side and move on to the third box. And here we have the third box off of a random eBay seller. So let's get straight into this one. And the third and final model of today's unboxing, we have the American Airlines Airbus A320. Oh my gosh, this is my first American Airlines model ever, which is crazy. I haven't got it yet, but there it is. And it also came with a little ad for the World Airline Historical Society and an order invoice. So let's open you up. Oh, there it is. The A320 advert, GeminiJets as real as it gets, the classics. Let's move on to opening up and taking a look at all the models. Starting off with the Contour Embraer 145. Definitely not the last Embraer I'm going to get. I plan on getting an American Eagle example soon. And there it is. The Contour Airlines Embraer 145. And this is a beautiful little regional jet here. Let's do a little review on it, shall we? So starting off here, we have the main door. Maybe I should get like a pencil really quickly just so I can point stuff out a bit easier. All right, we have the main L1 door here. Contour branding, lots of little details there in the landing gear. The lovely Contour livery, we got ContourAirlines.com, the emergency exit door, the engines, and the Contour T-tail. Now on the top, it's the same story. No antennas on this model. It is a regional jet. That makes a bit of sense, and it is the same story on the other side of the plane. Now on the bottom here of the Contour 145, we have the GeminiJets logo, and it's really tiny. You can barely see it there. And we have our registration, November 12552, which is a pretty simple registration. If I do say so, it's all numbers, which is very nice to see. Anyhow, this is a fantastic little Embraer. I'm sure 3D Design Deck's going to do an Embraer 145 XR with probably some more detail in this one. But overall, not broken. I'd say it's a standard 7.5, 8 out of 10 model from GeminiJets. Great job. Gemini always keeps it consistent with the quality, and I haven't really seen any problems from them for quite a few years now. So I'm glad to see that the Contour Embraer 145 is the same as all their other molds and stuff. This is my first Embraer 145 and my first Contour or EAS airline model, which is very nice to finally have. I'm sure it will go well with all the other aircraft in my collection. Moving on here to the Alaska MAX 8. Let's get it out of its case there. These usually take a bit of prying when you're having to have one hand hold the camera. I'm going to actually pause and take it out really quick. 1 second. And here it is. Let's take it out. I'm hoping nothing's broken here. Nothing broken there. Looking good. Oh my goodness, look at this. The Alaska Airlines 737 MAX 8 from GeminiJets. This is a great model right here, as you can see. Wow, nothing broken, lots of antennas. Wow, look at this. This is great. Let's grab the pencil and do a little bit of a review now on the model. Now, we're going to turn it around here. We have the Alaska branding there, the L1 door, lovely Alaska livery here, emergency exit doors, L2 door, and the registration, which is November 801 Alpha Kilo. American flag and Chester on the tail here. Kind of sad they replaced that on the 787 livery, but I think their 787 livery looks fine. Would be nicer to see Chester on that, though. And on the other side, we have the R1 door and R2 door, and literally no other differences. So let's look at the top. We have no bottom antennas, but we do have 2 antennas on the top. I don't know if there was supposed to be a Wi-Fi box on this model. I feel like there should have been a Wi-Fi box, but they must have just not had it on there. On the bottom of the model, GeminiJets branding stand holder there, and the phenomenal Alaska Airlines standard livery. I'm really glad to have this model. My other 2 737s with Alaska are Dash 900s, and they're all special liveries, so it's really nice to have a good old standard MAX 8 I can rely on. So let's get into the third aircraft of today's unboxing. But first, actually, I will give it a rating. I'd say this is actually a 9 out of 10 model. This is a really nice model from Gemini. I really like their 737. I think it's a very solid mold. I haven't had any problems with it before, so I'm glad to know that there's no more problems going on with this model. I've never opened up a Gemini Airbus A320, but this is a strange box. I've never seen Gemini do a box like this, or packaging like this, so let's open it up, right? And there it is. The American Airlines Airbus A320. Let's put it right here. And look at that, my first American Airlines model. Examining it, nothing appears to be broken. The gears are a little bit kind of wide there. That's fine. A little tail heavy there too. But wow, that is a very nice model from Gemini. My first Gemini Airbus. Ooh, we do have a little problem there. The tail does have a little gap. I don't know if that's fixable, but it looks fine. I think we're good on that. So here we go. Let's do a review of the Gemini Airbus A320 with American Airlines. Starting off here, we have the L1 door, the One World branding, the American logo there, emergency exit doors, these lovely big engines. I think these are the, I don't know the name of these engines. I think they're the CFM, I think. Wi-Fi box, 2 antennas, very nice to see. Much more detailed gear too. We have the lovely L2 door, and we have the registration, which is, if I can get the camera to focus, registration is November 103. Oh, what was you? I think it was Utah. And then Sierra. So this was a U.S. airline or U.S. Airways example of the Airbus A320, which is why it has a U.S. registration there. Always nice to see these other aircraft. My Delta A330 I just unboxed was from Northwest Airlines, so it's pretty cool to see this historic, long-forgotten airline still with that registration there. So up top we have that, a Wi-Fi box, the wings, same story on the other side of the plane is there, and the GeminiJets logo. The gears are a little spread out. That's fine. I don't really care when that happens. Most of my models are like that. This is a pretty nice model. This is a very helpful model to my collection. Probably one of the most helpful ones I've gotten, considering I don't have any airline, any of this airline right now besides this. So I'm definitely gonna have to grow that American Airlines fleet in the future.
Overall, I'd say this is another fantastic 8 or 9 out of 10 model from GeminiJets. And I'm going to be really happy to see how my next few models that are going to arrive. They haven't been shipped yet, but very important, very special models that I am excited to get soon. I have 4 of them on the way right now. So I'm excited to see how that plays out. Anyhow, let's quickly wrap up the video here.
And that ends this pretty One World heavy model aircraft unboxing. I will be doing a collection update towards the end of August or beginning of September, just highlighting how big my collection has gotten recently. So definitely look out for that. Look out for more unboxings. Got a lot of videos being edited right now. I'm really excited. Lots of new content. Thank you everybody for watching. Please like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. I'm a pretty small creator right now, and I'm really hoping to hit my goal of 500 subscribers by the end of the year. So without further ado, everybody, thank you all for watching, and I will be seeing you guys in the next video.